Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm DDF Racer, and today we're going back to TOCA 2 Touring Cars, a game from 1998 that recreates the 1998 British Touring Car Championship. We did this last week at exactly the same time, and we started our single-player offline championship. We did the first 2 rounds at Thruxton, and then we did the 3rd and 4th rounds at Silverstone National, I think it was, the old National layout. Bit of a mixed result from those races. The race at Thruxton, I believe we got 11th in the sprint race and we won the feature race, much to the amusement of Tiff. The second race, maybe not so much. We DNF'd in the sprint race in Silverstone because I thought I could restart, and I found out the hard way that you cannot restart races in championship mode in TOCA 2. It was in the wet, yes, that's right, Rexy. Good morning, Ed. How are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. JT, Mooney, Rexy, Aiden. Great to have you here. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whatever time it is. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, today we're going to go and continue that championship at Donington, and I believe Donington is going to be in the wet as well. We had a sneak preview at the end of last week's stream when it loaded up the intro for that round, and I believe it was in the wet. So the results from Silverstone, yeah, we DNF'd in the sprint race, and we actually won the feature race again. So in this championship, the way this game works, you have to score a certain number of points. You have to basically finish high enough in the race to progress to the next round. So it's kind of like you have to keep yourself in contention for the championship. It's not like some other games where, you know, you can finish 4th or 5th in the championship and that's fine. With this, you have to basically be in contention to win the championship, otherwise the game kicks you out and you have to start the championship all over again. So you do have the option to restart at the end of the race, but you can't restart in the middle of the race. You've got to see it through, and then if you want to try again, you can try again, which was kind of fortunate because we didn't get enough results to progress in Silverstone, so we had to give it another go. So hopefully today that's going to go a little bit more straightforward. Like I said, Donington. Yes, so welcome to the stream. There's not really much to do. You saw the intro last week. I'll give you a quick run through the game just to show you what we're dealing with here. 1 second. Yes, Mooney, the vote bot is active today, so I'm going to do my best to try and reset that between races, because it was a little bit difficult last time. Because obviously the same votes would count for every single race, and you guys had voted on race 1 and it was still showing up in race 2, so I'm going to try and fix that today. I'm going to try and remind me to reset the votes between races. I have to go in and manually do that. Racing Simulators, welcome to the stream. I always played TOCA and now Grid. This game is amazing. If you can follow me too, I'm from Brazil and I like the same games. Alright, I'll go back and I'll check after the stream, mate. I won't do it right now because I've got a championship. I can't keep Tiff waiting. Jonathan. Not even a hello, not even a hi, just vote yes straight away. Thank you, mate. So I'm going to bring this up on the screen right now. This is a graphic that Tobias, aka USF, gave me last week. I think that's very appropriate for these cars. There's a lot of bins going on. Basically, to explain the whole bin thing, if you guys think that I'm going to bin the car, aka throw it in the fence, crash into someone else, or just do something in general to ruin my race, then you can vote on that. If you think I'm going to do that, type into the live chat right now, !vote yes, like Jonathan has. If you think I'm not going to do that, if you think I'm going to survive, have a clean race, and like JT says, break the trend, type into the chat, !vote no. It's up to you guys. The AI are pretty aggressive here though, to be honest with you. So we've already got 3 votes on the board. We've got 2 in favour of yes, and 1 in favour of no. Anyway, just to show you what we're dealing with here, TOCA 2 from 1998. Let's have a quick squiz. Here we go, guys. So, game information. So, one of the great things about TOCA 2 is it's back in the days when developers actually... hello, James! Welcome to the stream, James. I think it's when developers actually cared about their games, and they gave you information, they gave you racing lines on every single track. And every single driver in the game, including their marital status and kids, for some strange reason. So, yep, you can see here all the different corners. We've got Knockhill, we've got Snetterton. Okay, actually, this will be the order of the championship then. I've just realised these are in the same order that the championship's in. So, we did Thruxton last week, and Silverstone, and now we're on to Donington. So, if we get through Donington today, which we should do because we're going to go for a couple of hours, I've got until about 8 AM local time, and then I have to get a shower, get some breakfast, and go and look at some houses, some open houses, because I might be buying a house soon. Yay! I'm renting at the moment. Okay, so there is Donington. Okay, okay, we could do Donington and Brands Hatch today, and if we're really good, we could get onto Oulton Park, because then there's Croft, which I'm really not familiar with Croft. I haven't driven there too much, so that's going to be an interesting learning experience. Okay, so we got Thruxton, Silverstone, Donington, Brands Hatch, Oulton Park, Croft, Snetterton, and Knockhill to end the championship. Maybe buying a house, guys. Maybe. I need to find one first, but yeah, I'm in a position where we can get one, and it's definitely going to have a it's definitely going to have a sim racing room, that's for sure, because at the moment it's currently 6:11 AM in Brisbane, Australia, and Mrs. DDF is on the other side of that wall trying to sleep right now. She doesn't like it when I do these morning streams. It's a bit noisy. I apologise. I'm sorry, love. But if we have a sim racing room, then we can go and do that. Make it soundproof, give it air conditioning, because it's winter in Australia at the moment. And when I say winter, it's probably about 14 degrees right now at 6 in the morning. That's not too bad. But in the summer, it can get up to 40. Yes. Anyway, okay, let's get on with the game. We've seen our tracks, and we are now going to continue with the championship. So, let me pause the music. Actually, before we continue any further, let me pause the music. And I just want to bring in something very, very cool, guys. Before I started this championship, I posted up on a few Discord servers, a few, places amongst the internet, and somehow word got back to someone that I was doing this championship, someone who did the voice for this game, someone who is an expert touring car driver themselves, they drove in Formula 1, they did I think it was the 1980 Monaco Grand Prix and the 1980 Belgian Grand Prix, so they are a dedicated... Oh, it's skipping on to demo mode. That's because I've left it for too long. But yes, these guys are this guy is a professional racer, professional TV broadcaster, and he did the voice for this game. So he actually found out I was doing this stream, and he was like, I'm so happy that you're bringing TOCA 2 back to life. Let me just skip that, what's going on here. There we go. Alright, let me play this message for you guys, and that will be our official start to today's action.
Hello Daniel, I'm thrilled to see that someone is bringing TOCA 2 back into the limelight. I can't believe it's now 22 years since I made that. I had so much fun making it, even though there were lots of hours saying, and the new Ford driver, and the new Vauxhall driver, and the new Peugeot driver. Anyway, best of luck with your new TOCA 2 championship.
Thank you very much, Tiff. Thank you very much, mate. How cool is that? The creator, the creator, the voice of reason in this game, the voice of persistence, is there to wish me luck, basically. Thank you so much, Tiff. It's great to have you along for the ride. And we're going to try and do you proud. We're going to try and get enough points to continue in the championship today. So let's continue championship. I want to load my game. Bin it and win. That is the name. It's on difficulty expert. I'm driving the Ford Mondeo. And we're up to round 5 at Donington, so let's go.
Rounds 5 and 6 bring us to Donington Park for the first time this season. And it looks like we are in for a wet weekend. The rain has already started, and as always, it should make for a great race.
Should make for a great race. By that, maybe he means entertaining. Maybe not so much easy. So there's only one more thing to do, and that's to go and start the race. And obviously in qualifying we only get 1 attempt. So let's go and give it a whirl, guys.
It's crunch time again as we join the one-shot showdown qualifying session.
Alright, here we go. 1 lap at Donington to set a time for the sprint race. In the rain. Oh, it's a bit slidey. It's a very slidey. Down the crane of curves. Ooh, it's very slidey. The rear just wants to go around in this thing. Obviously lift off oversteer. With it being a front wheel drive car. The physics are surprisingly awesome for a game that is 22 years old. Be so gentle on the steering. There's not much steering lock in this thing. I've tried to play around with my G29, but it only seems to be giving me maybe like 90 degrees in either direction. I've tried to turn it up, but it's not doing too well. Whoa. Yep, it's very twitchy. Yes, Rexy, there are support cars.
Let's see a rundown.
How do we do?
Qualifying times.
How do we do?
And with all the qualifying laps complete, it's the first pole of the season to John Cleland.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, the new Ford driver really struggled there and ends up way down the field.
Oh no. Oh, maybe I'll put some downforce on. Because you can do that in this game. You can change the setup. Very rudimentary. Not last, James. Oh, this is expert difficulty for you. Okay, downforce. I'm going to put some downforce on. Hopefully get some grip in the corners. Okay. The support cars in this, you can drive Ford Fiestas, I believe. Ford cars, not Formula 3. Formula Ford cars as well. Oh, JT, sorry to hear that, mate. Maybe next time. Alright, so we've got some more downforce. Let's go and start the sprint race and not bin it.
The drivers are ready then for the start of the sprint race, so let's join them down on the grid.
Not a great start. I love the fact you can hear all the engine noises in the background as well. All the cars have got different engines. Oh! Dive bombed into turn 1. They both go wide. So we hold on to 14th. And now we have one angry pack ahead of us here. Go for a dive up the inside, pushing us wide. Got Paul Radicic ahead of us in that lovely Peugeot. Hey, Ed. To 13th. That's our teammate Will Hoy ahead of us in the other Ford Mondeo. Oh, it's so twitchy. So twitchy. The smallest of steering inputs in this thing. I need to see if I can get some more degrees of rotation in my wheel. But I didn't have time before today's stream, unfortunately. Mamma mia! Yeah, look, I'm hardly turning the wheel. I have it on the lowest setting as well. I don't think this was ever designed to be used with a modern day wheel. Jovan Muller going on the defensive line into turn 1 there. That's nice. AI putting up a block. We're up to P12. Let's see if we can get any more points. We have 1 lap out of 6 completed. We're now on the second lap. Woo! We got Jovan Muller, and now we've got Gianni Morbidelli ahead of us, the ex-Minardi Formula 1 driver. An ex-Ferrari Formula 1 driver, actually. In good company with Sebastian Vettel as being an ex-Ferrari Formula 1 driver. Too soon. Hey, Lawrence, how are you? This is properly old school, this, mate. Like a time warp, back in time. Remix. I've actually turned the music off. But I can go back and play the intro because it really does have some awesome music. Oh, someone's hit a cone on the inside there. We've got Tim Harvey and Morbidelli. We're up to 9th. We're making up positions here, fighting from the back. This is awesome. Yeah, I turned the music off because it got a bit repetitive. You spend a lot of time in the menu in this game in between races with the setup. And it's only a 10-second, 15-second loop, so after about an hour or so it kind of gets a bit repetitive, but I will go and play some drum and bass because that is what makes this game awesome. Okay, making up some positions. We've got Rickard Rydell in the Volvo ahead of us, who was actually the series champion back in 1998. Sorry guys for the spoilers. Remix. Oh, maybe a minute of drum and bass, perhaps. I forgot to play the intro today, guys. Normally I should play the intro when I start the game, but I already had the game started in the background, so I promise to do that next week. For full nostalgia. Ooh. Is that Cleland? It is! There's Rickard Rydell. Oh no, it's Derek Warwick. We get those guys around the outside. We're making up a bit of progress here. We're up to 7th, but the leaders have gone. We're on lap 4 of 6. James Thompson ahead of us, back in his younger days. Oh, that was never going to be a move. Gently, gently. Oh, it's so slippy. So slippy. Can we take him on the outside here? We're going to have to go the long way around. Give him some space because the AI are known to punt. Just like that. Mamma mia. I love that. Love the arm waving, and now we're getting done by Rickard Rydell on the outside. James Thompson corking the bottle here. I don't think there are points for fastest lap. Hey, Eaglecott, welcome to the stream, mate. Side by side with your Swedish hero at the moment. And locking up completely into the final chicane. Oh dear. It's a bit wet in here, guys. With the windscreen gone and all, you know, the rain's getting in now. Yep, there's a bin.
2 laps to go. Repeat, only 2 laps to go.
I'm going for first, says DDF. Azaris, I love that you know that reference. I'll see if I can find a link and post that on my Discord after the race. Some epic commentary from the epic Murray Walker. Yeah, the windscreen is gone. This isn't going to be helping the aerodynamics at all, and I don't think I'm going to get any points for 9th. This is going to put the pressure on for the round, for the feature race. This is going to put the pressure on big time. Tim Harvey, where the hell did you come from? The ultimate send. We got him going down to the chicane. Got him. Got him into the chicane and didn't hit the wall that time. It's the low drag. Eagle cod. That is very true. I need to mount some kind of fan to the front of my desk. Whoop. So that I can simulate the wind that I'm experiencing right now. Okay, we're in 9th on the last lap. Up from 14th, that's not too bad. Just the car is incredibly twitchy. We've got Gianni Morbidelli 5 seconds up the road ahead of us. And Derek Warwick behind us. The 2021 IndyCar Aero screen, yes. Very similar concept. Except that one does actually have a windshield. It does actually have something in front of the driver's face. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to finish in 9th for this race. I can't remember if we get points for that or not. I think points might be for 8th. Oh! Yeah, it's twitchy, alright. What does Tiff have to say about that? I would rather not see the replay of that, thank you very much. I don't want to...
Here's the final positions. And after a great race, it's the first win of the year for David Leslie.
Oh.
Well, that's not a bad result for the newcomer there. At least he finishes in the points.
Points down to 10th position. Okay, that's good to know. 2 points. Helps my championship, hopefully. Okay, so... we have qualification for round 6, the feature race. So, let's have a look. Let's have a look. It says it's going to rain. We have 12 laps. So we have more of a chance to catch up on the guys ahead, but we also have more of a chance to bin it as well. Would I change anything on the setup there? Well, I had speed on the straight. I had the speed on the straight, so I'm going to put even more downforce on, because I need all the grip I can. Brake bias. Brake bias was fine, I think. Gear ratios, gears were fine. Suspension. I don't know. I'm going to leave it, I'm going to leave it. And thanks for the reminder, Rexy, I'm going to save. I'm going to save this, because sometimes this game has a habit of crashing between races. Okay, let's qualify for round 6. The feature race here at Donington National in the rain.
It's crunch time again as we join the one-shot showdown qualifying session.
I'll reset the counter before the race, Rexy. Thank you for the reminder. Rexy being the MVP in chat today. Oh, a bit wide out of turn 1. I'm afraid of turning the car. I really need to try and find some more degrees of rotation in my wheel. It's set to 900 in the profile, but it's only giving me 180 when I actually start the game for some reason. Something is being lost in translation between the Logitech software and Codemasters TOCA 2 from 1998, which is no big surprise, really. Thank you for the subscribe. Who's that? Let's have a look. Jamie, thank you for the subscribe, mate. Welcome to the channel. Alright, let's see what kind of time we've got.
So let's take a look at the full rundown of lap time.
It's going to be in the lower half again, I'm sure it is.
So with all the drivers' laps complete, it's another pole position for
James Thompson.
And a poor lap from the newcomer puts him near the back of the grid.
Hey, we're one position better than we were in the last race. That's improvement, right? Although one more hundredth of a second would have gotten us ahead of Will Hoy. Hey, that's actually, teammates. You know, we line up next to our teammate on the grid. Okay, let's save. Saving that. I'm going to go over to this screen and I'm going to reset the poll. So you guys can have a chance to bin it again or not bin it again. Start poll, there we go. That should come up. There we go, the votes have been reset. Cool, alrighty. Votes have been reset. Let's go and see if we can do any better in the feature race here today, guys. Over at previous game data, yep. Data saved. Okay, start race, starting from 13th on the grid. We had better race pace.
So the conditions for the feature race are very similar to the sprint race, with the rain still pouring down out there on the track. There are rumours around the pit lane concerning the newcomer's status in the team. He really is under pressure to perform today.
Thank you, Tiff. I have to win the race to continue in the championship. No pressure. Alright then. Oh! I don't know who that was. But they just died in front of us. And another one. Peugeot's all over the place today. Side by side with our teammate Will Hoy. Making up a few spots here, that's Yvan Muller. Okay, we need to be better on the brakes. People are getting us in the braking zones. Oh, there's another one around the outside. And we're still faster on the straights. Maybe I've still got not enough downforce on. Maybe I should max out the downforce for these wet weather conditions. Paul Radicic ahead of us there for 10th position. Gianni Morbidelli. Yep, I have to make a mandatory pit stop in this race. We've got way too much speed. We should be on max downforce. What do you guys reckon for the pit stop? Should we do a late pit stop or an early pit stop? What do you reckon? Ooh, going side by side with Derek Warwick there. 6th. Making up a lot more spots in this race. Let's not get tangled up in anyone's fight because we have the pace to get to the lead of the race and win it to continue the championship here. We're on the outside again. So it looks like the AI are not as good on the straights for some reason, but much better in the corners. You do get tyre wear in this game, yes. Oh!
It's really coming down out there, mate. Do you want to come in for wet tyres?
I'm not on wet tyres. I'm not on wet tyres. Maybe that's why we're so slow.
Keep your speed down and look for the pit crew.
Okay, we're going to go into wets. We're on intermediates. Early pit stop. Let's get on the wet tyres. This is a bold strategic move, this. All 4 tyres. Here we go. Okay, 14th position. Wet tyres. Let's see how this helps. DDF going for the mega strats here. Yeah, it's crazy the level of detail. Dries, intermediates and wets. It must have automatically selected the intermediates for me at the start of the race, but I would be a fool to ignore my spotter. Woo! 22 seconds up the road to Will Hoy. Half a second to Gianni Morbidelli behind me. It does feel like it's got more grip. Does feel like it's got a lot more grip. Rain tyres are awesome in rain. That is very true, Eagle Cod. Alrighty. Here we go, crunch time. I shouldn't really say crunch time. I should say hammer time. Because crunch implies a crash. And I don't need any more of those. Okay, we've closed up 4 seconds on Paul Radisic that lap. Some other people coming into the pits, I imagine they're going to be getting onto wet tyres as well now. Up to 11th on lap 4 of 12. We did the early pit stop here. The rain is coming down heavier. I noticed at the start of the race, the windscreen wiper wasn't going. I don't control that. The game automatically controls that. So the rain is definitely getting heavier. Alright then. Here we go. This is now basically round 9 of the DDF Racer Hot Lap Challenge Championship. Ford Mondeo at Donington National. I've got to set the fastest laps I possibly can and catch up with the guys ahead. The dream is alive. That is true. You can really take a lot more speed through these corners than you should be able to. Fastest lap. This drives kind of like a Formula 1 car. The amount of grip it's got. We're now in 8th position. The strategy is coming back to us, guys. That last chicane is terrifying. In fact, the whole track is terrifying. I'm fingertip driving at the moment. But remember, guys, we have to win this race to continue in the championship. Nothing else will do for Tiff. Starting to get some more speed here. For 10 seconds to Ivan Muller up the road. I don't think he's pitted yet. Maybe brake a little bit early for the chicane today. There we go. We got some more people in the pits. I think we have. No, we haven't. Oh, yes, we have. Only gained 1 spot that lap. Wow! On lap 6 of 12. Approaching the halfway point here. Man, this game is actually really immersive. You've got strategy, you've got weather. You've got all sorts going on in a game from 1998. Who'd have thought it? Oh, sketchy. We're closing up on the cars ahead. This is good news. This is good news. That's Ivan Muller ahead of us. We closed up a hell of a lot on that lap. These wet tyres are certainly doing the trick for us. And we got him. Breezed past him. Up to 5th. Up to 4th. Who's that ahead of us? Can't quite make him out yet. It's Plato! Got to handle this guy very, very carefully. Because the AI here in TOCA 2 actually have characteristics, so Plato would drive like Plato. He would take you out. Bit of a tyre squeal there. We're now into a podium position with third. But we have to finish first to continue in the championship, guys. We have to get those points. Alright, Rexy, thanks for hanging around, mate. Great to have you in the stream. You go and get some sleep, mate. I know it's late back where you are, so go and look after yourself, get refreshed, and I'll see you in the next stream, mate. Thanks for hanging around. Remex. It's a very overwhelming game. Back in the day, when this first came out, it was the pinnacle of sim racing. It was the godfather of many sims that run today, actually. Revolutionary would not be an understatement. Wet tyres strat is definitely paying off. We're on lap 8 of 12. I think everybody's made their pit stops. We're in the lead. On expert difficulty, I might add, no less. This is the hardest the game can go. But it is raining quite hard. And I am known to bin the car. Quite often, actually. In fact, how many votes have we had? We've had 3 votes so far. 100% votes no. Guys, you've got a lot of confidence. Have you watched any of these TOCA 2 races? Talk about pressure. I mean, if we can hold it on the road for this, if we can hold it on the road for 3 more laps, this will be the first TOCA 2 race where I don't bin it. And now that I've gone and said that, surely I am. We got... Oh wow, we've got 10 seconds to Jason Plato behind us, who we overtook a couple of laps ago. Woo! I love the fact you can actually hear the windscreen wiper. Can you hear it? The level of detail in this game is ridiculous. Oh man, my right hand's getting a bit crampy. I'm holding the steering wheel that tight. This is really having an effect on me, this game. You gotta take it seriously. You can't just rock up and be like, oh, I'm just gonna have a casual race. Because you will get absolutely owned. Ooh, bit wide there. I wonder what Tiff's gonna have to say about this after the race. I wonder how many points we're gonna have after the race. How is this gonna play out in the context of the championship? Did we have a mathematical shot of it? I mean, I know we've got a lot of rounds left. I think it was Oulton Park next, was it? Was it Oulton Park? I can't remember. It was only half an hour ago, guys. And I can't remember the order of the tracks already. Oh yeah, I did hear that there's a new BTCC game coming out. Someone posted that. I think it was Sticky posted that on my Discord. I haven't actually checked that out yet, but that sounds awesome. I can't wait to have a look at that when I finish the stream. Check that link out. Does it have any kind of release date? Any kind of any progress? Dead M Trigger, welcome to the stream, mate. Yeah, talk about a blast from the past. Give Tim Harvey lots of room. We are lapping him, of course. Yeah, TOCA 2 from 1998, Dead M Trigger. Working our way through the championship mode here. Doing the single player offline championship. I'm going to be live streaming the whole thing. So, however long it takes to get through the championship, we are going to do that. Not today, I'm going to split it up into 2-hour segments. But every Friday at the same time. Although because I'm based in Brisbane, in Australia, it's actually Saturday morning for me. 6 AM till 8 AM. Yay! I never used to consider myself to be a morning person, but I've had to change my sleep schedule recently to do some races with a lot of Europeans. The F1 1996 with Sim Racing Online. So I've had to basically switch up my entire schedule so I can do those races. So I'm pretty much up at 5 or 4 in the morning every day these days. I'm in bed by 9. So I thought I might as well use that and say hi to all you lovely Europeans and UK people who are watching, and obviously people from America, people from all over the world. Wherever you are, whatever time it is, awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate you being here, guys. And don't forget, if you are enjoying the stream, if you're enjoying this blast from the past TOCA 2, don't forget to leave the stream a like. Say hi in chat. I'll do my best to read your messages and keep up with them, as well as trying to keep this thing on the road. And if you want to see more of TOCA 2 and just general sim racing content in general, if for some bizarre reason you find me entertaining and you're enjoying yourself, then subscribe, because I'm going to be doing these streams every week. I do Race Room races every Tuesday. I do Automobilista races every Thursday. And I might be doing Assetto Corsa every Saturday. Assetto Corsa Competizione every Saturday, with a few things sprinkled in. South Africa. TNT DPL. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Good to have you here. You never know. There's a new BTCC game coming out, and that is the last lap. We did it, guys. We won the race in dominant fashion, actually. No, I don't want to view that replay.
So, let's see the final result.
Wow.
Another well-deserved victory for the newcomer there, and he's really starting to notch up some impressive results.
Thank you very much, Dead M Trigger. Thank you for the sub and for the like. Great to have you here. Like I said, same time next week we'll be doing this. We're working our way through the championship. And that was the first TOCA 2 race we didn't bin. But we didn't bin it, guys. That's the first one I've managed to keep on the road in wet conditions in Donington. The solution really was just to pit for wets ASAP. Pro tip, listen to your spotter. Spotter's wise. Yeah, Tiff was voicing it, man. Tiff Nidell. If you rewind to the start of the stream, there's actually a pretty good message. Tiff found out about this and personally wished me luck for the championship. How mad's that?
And there are the current championship standings. So, opening up a small lead in the championship is Nissan's David Leslie.
Oh, okay. It's a Nissan 1-2 at the moment, with Rickard Rydell third in the Volvo, John Clonnan fourth in the Vauxhall, and good old DDF in fifth on 48 points, so we're not too far away. Welcome to the chat, David Finney. Hey, mate. There is, yes, the surname is the same. That's because he is my dad. Welcome to the stream, Dad. Good to have you here. Everyone, big shout out for Dave Finney. Big shout out for my dad in chat. Welcome to the stream. Where it is probably 10:15 back home in the UK, I think? Yeah, probably is. Alright then, so... Oh, look at that. Both Peugeots without points. Tim Harvey, Paul Radicic. If Ed's still watching right now, he's probably glad that I didn't pick the Peugeot, because we'd be single-handedly taking them to the top of the championship. Maybe.
Let's see how today's events affect the Constructors' Championship table.
Okay. Fourth, that's not too bad. We'll go with that. But yeah, the Nissans are mighty, because obviously they're 1 and 2 in the drivers. So, let's move on to the next round. Yes, I do want to save my championship. Yes, 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 yes. I'm so glad that they don't have typing sounds in modern games. Clean my room. It's an aesthetic I'm going for, Dead M Trigger. This is the spare room anyway. This isn't my room. Oh, this is new. You completed round 6 in a championship race on expert difficulty level. You now have access to Downtown USA bonus track. Bonus. We're starting to unlock bonus tracks, guys. Oh, Brands Hatch in
So,
Indy.
3 venues already behind us, this cracking little circuit at Brands Hatch provides the action for the 4th meeting of the championship. And it is rather cloudy here today, but we are not expecting rain, so it shouldn't affect the day's racing.
Not expecting rain. That doesn't mean it won't rain, because... yeah, because TOCA 2 has variable weather. From 1998. Variable weather, damage model, tyre wear, pit stop strategy, AI with different handling characteristics, the entire track series of the BTCC, including unlockable bonus tracks, all of the competitors, most of the competitors, maximum grid size of 16, I think there was like 25, 26 in the BTCC. It's just, it's amazing. This game is fantastic, it really is. Okay, so, qualification for the sprint race. I've never driven this track before in this game, so I have no idea on how the setup... is that... that's kept my setup from the previous round, has it? Well, there's not really many straights here, so I'm going to keep that downforce the same. England is rain. Pretty much. Pretty much. I have personal experience of that because I spent the first 27 years of my life there. And I agree with you on that one. Okay. Let me reset the bin counter very quickly, guys. So you can vote on this race if you want. Close poll. Complete poll. Settings. Voting closed. I'm going to get rid of that, actually. Voting is being reset. Save settings. Okay. Let us reset that. Just do some admin on stream here, guys. And start poll. There we go. Okay, TNT DPL, if you want to vote in these races, if you think I'm going to basically crash or not crash, or ruin my race, you can type into the chat !vote yes, if you think I am. And if you think no, !vote no. The instructions should be in the chat from Streamlabs right there. So just !vote and then either yes or no. And the votes will come up in the little box on the bottom of the screen. So there's no prizes, there's no reward for getting it right apart from the satisfaction of knowing you voted and got it right. And I told you so. Alright then, TOCA 2. Dan! Adam! Okay, let's go and qualify.
First of all, we have qualifying for the sprint race.
1988 Silk Cut Jaguar XJR9. Funny you mentioned that, mate. You're in this game. I haven't unlocked you yet. Like I said, I haven't driven this track at all, so I don't know how fast to go through these corners, but we are in the drive for the first time today. 4th gear through the hairpin. Graham Hill Bend should not be flat out. But this game is the same for everybody. Oh, it's a very quick lap here. Very quick lap here. What time we're going to get across the line? Is it going to be any good?
Let's see how that time fits into the final grid.
Alright, Remex, thank you very much for watching, mate.
So with all the drivers' laps complete, it's another pole position for Anthony Reid.
Okay.
Well, the start will be crucial for the newcomer, starting as he does from the middle of the grid.
At least our qualifying is getting better every race. It's 14th to 13th to 10th. We're getting into it, guys. And I'll get used to this track throughout the course of this race. Okay, we've got 3 votes in so far. 2 for yes, 1 for no. Hope Google thinks I am trying to say something. No, Google. Don't be using voice to speech. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for watching, Remex. I'll play that drum and bass for you next time, mate. JT on the votes, Jonathan on the votes. Dead M Trigger. I remember playing this on my Sidewinder feedback wheel. If I can get some feedback in my G29, that would be awesome. Peyton, Chris Peyton. Oh, Peyton, welcome to the stream, mate. This is your favorite track, Brands Hatch, in touring cars, no less. It's as if this was made for you. Thomas. Yes, my VR headset is looking a lot better these days. A lot more realistic, a lot more lightweight and portable as well. Okay, so it is the 17th of May 1998 at 12:30. We have an 8-lap sprint race at Cloudy Brands Hatch on expert difficulty. I've done 1 lap of this circuit so far, so let's go and do well. Yes, Sean. Tiff.
All the drivers are on the grid and
Tiff.
the lights are about to come on. Let's see who gets away in the lead.
Okay, here we go. Starting 10th. 8 laps. This is going to be such a quick race. Got James Thompson ahead of us. Paul Radisich onto the left, onto the right even. Heading towards the first corner. Oh! Will Hoy barging up the inside there. Jason Plato, and he's gone! Very slow on the apex there. Wow, okay. Had to take a bit of avoiding action and get a bit of a wiggle on. Okay, that corner is definitely flat out. We dropped a spot. For the send. Bit of a bump and run on Radisich there. The AI would do it to me, so I'm definitely going to do it to the AI. James Thompson for 8th position, going down the start-finish straight for the first time. Oh, that first corner is so fast. So much tyre smoke, so many lockups. Through the hairpin, to the right. TOCA 2 at its finest. Sorry if I'm not catching up with the chat messages. This is slightly intense, this. Codemasters made this. Codemasters made this game as well. So BTCC by Codemasters. It only took them 22 years to get around to the next one. Of course, this game is from 1998. It's not the same game that we used to play, Peyton. This is TOCA 2, not TOCA 3. Although, depending on how this goes, I might see if I can install TOCA 3. That would be something. Get that ready for when you arrive here. And we can do some multiplayer together, maybe do a few videos. How does that sound, Peyton? Alright, well, we're stuck in 9th. This is exactly where we finished the first race. Oh, the AI like to brake there for some reason. Gonna get James Thompson around the outside, maybe? Oh, run it. Wall of death around the outside there. It's gravel right there. We got him. We got James Thompson around the outside for 8th. We're now at 8th. We got Gianni Morbidelli ahead of us. Ex-Minardi Formula 1 driver there, of course. It's like lift off in 6th. Through the first corner, through the compression, up to the old hairpin. 4th gear around the hairpin. Well, at least everybody's got the same car in physics, right? Oh wow, Azaris. For the dive on Morbidelli. Is he there? Is he still there, yeah? Nope. We got him. 7th. Alright.
4 laps to go, repeat, 4 laps to go.
This race is going to be over so quickly. Get the elbows out. What was it that Murray Walker said? And I'm coming for first! I'll have to link that clip in the Discord for anyone who's not familiar. Murray at his finest. I'm coming for first, says John Cleland. That is John Cleland ahead of us, running us wide. Oh wow. In the Vauxhall Vectra. First car I ever drove was a Vauxhall Corsa, so I want to be nice to Vauxhalls. I have a nostalgic kind of spot for them. Ooh! Bit of a wiggle on the rear then. Car just shot over to the right hand side of the track. Alright. That's for 6th. We need all the points we can get in this sprint race to try and maximise the most for our championship. Getting the elbows out with John Clellan there. This is proper touring car racing this. And that's Derek Warwick ahead of us. Das. Yes, ACC runs very well with the graphics this low. Oh! What happened then? It just span out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting that. Just hit the bottom of the hill and round it went. So we're now back in 9th position. With 2 laps to go, we've got 5 seconds to James Thompson up the road ahead of us. It's going to be a tall order to make that gap up and get any more spots now. Oh wow, that was a surprise. You can't vote yes after I've binned it. I remember that well, Peyton. I remember that very well, mate. What? I've lost the windshield, guys. DDS binned it. There's a pattern here. History is repeating itself. History is definitely repeating itself. Fighting for 9th in the sprint race without a windshield. At least I get 2 points for 9th. That's for sure. Oh dear. The car, maybe the car just bottoms out at the bottom of the hill or something. I'm not sure. Just whoop, spins it round. Yes, your vote does count now, Das. Awesome, JT. Awesome, JT. I guess you're off then, mate.
With action so fast and frantic, let's take a look back at the highlights.
Okay, let's see what happened here. Look at the replays here. Look how cool this is. Look how wiggly it is there. Let's just watch the first lap or two, guys. I haven't actually watched any of the replays on stream yet. I mean, the trackside cameras are awesome, right? Ah, TNT DPL. There's a dip at the bottom that causes the car to lose traction. I managed the first 5 or 6 laps fine. Maybe I just need to take an inside line, perhaps. This is R-Factor level stuff. This is way before R-Factor this. Maybe 7, 8 years before R-Factor? Alrighty. We've seen enough of that.
Here's a rundown of the final placings. Another great race and another victory for Nissan hotshot Anthony Reid.
I think he's leading the championship as well. That's not good.
So the new Ford driver crosses the line in the points, but he may be slightly disappointed with that position.
Oh, you're not wrong there, Tiff. Okay. Save. Because just in case it crashes. In case the game crashes, not I crash, for a change. Okay. Cloudy again. So I actually might be able to qualify a little bit better this time. Because I know where the limits of the track are, having done 6 laps here. Let's go out and qualify. Let's see where we can start the race.
It's time for the newcomer to prove his worth again as we join the qualifying lap for the feature race.
One-shot quali here in BTCC 1998, of course. There we go. We survived. Absolutely flat out through Graham Hill Bend there. To be fair, that is probably the thing that has improved the most in the last 22 years. The circuit. The level of detail on the circuits. You get laser scanned, radar scanned, satellite drone imagery. The circuits are spot on now.
Let's see how that time fits into the final grid.
Where do we finish?
So, with all the drivers' laps complete, it's another pole position for Rickard Rydell. Not a bad qualifying session for Ford's new driver, who achieves a middle-order grid position.
Oh, that's good. That's my best qualifying. Every qualifying has been better than the last qualifying on today's stream, which is good. That's what we want. Red dot laser looking for track edges. You think I'm going to finish third? Okay, TNT. We will see what Tiff has to say, because I might have to finish in a certain position. So I'm going to take this moment to reset the votes again for this race. So close poll. Complete poll. Start poll. Ta-da! There we go. Your votes have now been reset. And we can go again for round 2 of Brands Hatch. And wish me luck, guys. Here we go. So let's see, what position do we have to finish?
And the weather has stayed very much the same for this, the feature race. The rumour is that this could be a crunch race for the...
Oh. Oh! Sorry, Tiff. Didn't mean to cut you off there, mate. Apparently if you click away from the window and then click back again, it will skip the intro. I was just changing over the live chat then. Being got round the outside there by Dave Leslie. Round the outside by Rickard Rydell. We're down to 8th already. Oh wow. Not a great start. Our starts have been consistently bad. Like the AI have just got more traction off the line. Rickard Rydell around the outside. Dave Leslie up the inside. Don't squeeze us into the barrier. Come on, mate. Back up to 6th. No! They've got more speed on the straights. Okay, interesting. Oh, it's because I kept the downforce on from Donington, that's why. Okay, well we need to make it happen in the corners, guys. Because we're slow on the straights by the looks of things in this 16-lap race with mandatory pit stop. And we need to win. We need to win to keep the championship alive. And hopefully the Nissans don't score too well. Very important potato, welcome to the stream, mate. Good to see you. We got 3 votes in so far, 2 for no, 1 for yes.
Come in any time now.
We're losing a lot of time on the straights here. But we're gaining a lot in the corners. So this is the complete opposite of the previous round at Donington. Got the run on David Leslie here. We need to win this race to continue. It's going to be tough, actually. That pace advantage I had in the first round is gone. Very good defensive driving from David Leslie here. With John Cleland right behind us as well, I think. Somewhere, I can hear him. Oh, be careful for that dip in the bottom of the hill, Dan. It'll get you. Yeah, I've still got my windshield, Das. What's going on? This can't be right. I've still got a windshield. Alain Menu, the Swiss driver ahead of us here. Not French, as I thought for a long time. Swiss. We're up to 5th. That's 4th and 3rd ahead of us here. Oh! It's raining. It's definitely raining.
Conditions are getting worse out there. Do you want to come in for tyres?
It's raining. Variable weather in TOCA 2 is striking again. We're on slick tyres. What do you reckon, guys? Intermediates or wets? Should we go wet strats again? Let's go wet strats. It just started raining out of nowhere and the grip gone. Very carefully around here. Oh. Saved it. Saved it. Inters. Okay, JT. Inters. Well, the windscreen's going. Inters. Okay, here we go. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting the weather to change. That's such an awesome detail. Go for ice skates. Come on.
Brake. Brake. Brake.
We're already on lap 6. JT, this is all up to you, mate. Oh, it's not looking promising. Will do. Will do, TNT. Aha, maybe our downforce will help now. Clean around the outside of Johnny Morbidelli there.
Approaching tail end, keep it cool, they should let you by.
We've got some people in the pits. Are we going to make up any spots? No. We got taken out by Johnny Morbidelli. Oh, this race is going from bad to worse. I think we might have to restart this one at the end. Obviously, you can't restart it halfway through because that will DNF you from the race. So you have to wait until the race finishes and then give it another go. Car inside. I can't believe Gianni Morbidelli took us out of the race. Oh, it's so slippy. So slippy, guys. They say you cut the course. Never give up. We're only at the halfway point. You never know. You never know. I mean, you probably do know, judging by the way this race has gone so far. I think there's a few people in the pits there. Nico! Nico, welcome to the stream, mate. It's free real estate. Oh, that first corner makes me so nervous knowing that there's a dip at the bottom that could just kill you instantly. Didn't lose it that time. That's always a bonus. We're now coming on to lap 10 of 16 here. I can see a few cars ahead of us. We've made up a spot there, someone pitted. Keep it nice and straight. I think the rain's stopping, guys. The windscreen wiper has gone down to intermittent. I have no control over the wiper. That is automatic by the game. So that's a good indication of how the rain is going. So I think the rain is easing off a bit. Inters were probably the great choice for this, JT. Thank you, mate. It's such a difficult car. Racing in the rain and tax evasion. Can you help me with that second one, maybe? No, no, no. Yeah, this isn't going to plan. I think we might have to do this one again, guys. Oh, sorry to hear that, Das. Asking for a friend, of course. Always a friend.
Don't forget you need to win this race.
Thank you, Spotter. Lap 12 of 16, running at 13th, miles off the pace. And I need to win to continue in the championship. Oh! We're not making any time up on Bintcliffe ahead of us. This is going to be a tricky one. Obviously, we can retry this race. We have to win. We have to win this race to keep championship career mode alive. I need to get good real quick. Real quick. You can't restart the race halfway through the race. You can get to the end and choose to do it again if you want. Which I think we're going to have to do. Yep, we're going to have to do for sure. Oh, we've not broken the windshield, we've cracked it this time. Doesn't count. We'll have to get Gavin from Autoglass on the case. This thing is... wet weather physics in this is so skatey. Got 7 seconds to Paul Radicic ahead of us here. I'm going to keep it straight at the bottom of the hill. Almost, almost. That was good. At least we're ahead of our teammate. Will Hoy is 19 seconds behind. Yeah, this isn't going too well. But it's a nice casual Saturday morning here. Nice little hangout, guys. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. I hope you're having a good time. Something a little bit different, a nice change of pace. Something a little bit more relaxed, a bit more chill. If you are, don't forget to leave the stream a like. And subscribe, because I'm going to be doing this at the same time every week until the championship is done. Which, going by the course of this race, might be several weeks. If not years. Retro game, best game. Yeah, Ty, this is actually a laser scan of Brands Hatch. I believe it's the same one that Racestream used for their version. Last lap coming up.
Final lap. Repeat, this is the final lap.
Now, I actually wonder if we restart this race... Come on, car. Why are you no spin turn? I wonder if we start this race, will it have... Oh, they're the leaders. The leaders have come round and are doing the cooldown lap. I wonder if we restart this race, will the weather be the same? As in, will it start to rain on the same lap, or is it scripted weather? Or is it variable weather? So, like, it might not rain. Because if it rains again, then I know to come into the pits immediately and change onto inters. You think the weather was scripted? Okay. I'm sorry, Tiff. I'm so sorry, Tiff. I'm bracing for it. I'm sorry, Tiff.
Let's have a look at the final race positions. Another great race and another victory for Volvo veteran Rickard Rydell.
What's he gonna say?
A poor result there for the newcomer, and that's not going to do his championship ambitions any good at all.
No, it's not. It means game over, Tiff.
After 2 cracking races, let's see who has benefited in the title race.
Not me.
And let's take a look at the Constructors' Championship. Well, it looks like all hopes the newcomer may have had of winning the championship this year are over. but at least he has a chance to come back again next time.
Yeah, I'm going to try Donington again, guys. Championship. Load game. Load game. Do we get to do the sprint race again? We do get to do the sprint race again.
Welcome to Brands Hatch, a tight, almost claustrophobic circuit, and always guaranteed to provide super close racing.
Yep, I'm going to change the downforce DAS.
Here today, but we are not expecting rain, so it shouldn't affect the day's racing.
I'm going to put less downforce on for this DAS. So let me change the setup. Oh, it's gone back to defaults. So I think it was there. I'm going to put it there. Knock it down one, because I do like a little bit of grip in the corners. Suspension. What do you reckon? Let's leave that alone. For now, anyway. Alright, sprint race qualification. Here we go again, guys. Case of deja vu. Thank you very much, TNT. Keep it to the inside, turn 1. Straighten out, aiming for the end of the curb to keep the wheel straight at the bottom of the hill. And avoid the dip being thrown. Thank you for the reminder, Ty. I am going to reset the vote. There we go. Vote has been reset. So now you can vote on whether I'm going to bin it again for this race. Let's qualify. Let's do a good qualify.
It's crunch time again as we join the one-shot showdown qualifying session.
Oh, that works like a treat. Thank you, TNT. Keep it to the inside in turn 1. No need to run it wide and use the racing line there. Sliding it round. Remember, we qualified 5th last time out, guys. Can we do any better than that?
Let's see where that time puts him on the grid.
That is some downforce,
All
Yuri.
the driver's laps complete. It's another pole position for James Thompson. And that's a good lap, securing a start near the front of the grid.
That's exactly what we need, Tiff. If we can win the sprint race, it might take the pressure off for the feature race, because we might not need to win it. Although winning it would be preferential, because then we get more points. Okay, starting in 2nd place. Here we go.
All the drivers are on the grid and the lights
Look at
are about
that.
to come on. Let's see who gets away in the lead.
Oh, it's going to be James Thompson, that's for sure. Here we go. Thank you for the votes so far, by the way, guys. Win it or bin it. We're down to 3rd. Down to 4th. The AI seem to get a fantastic start around here, for some reason. Now we just need to put some quali laps in again. We've got 8 laps here at Brands Hatch. With Mr. Reed taking a very slow line. We've got Rickard Rydell, Super Swede, up ahead of us, and James Thompson for the lead. Nick Bass, 7. Not Nick Bass 6 or 8, Nick Bass 7. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Remember TNT's advice, keep it to the inside and floor it. Ooh. Double overtake for the lead. Yes!
Yes, you're doing great.
Thank you, Spotter. That's the first time he's actually complimented me in any of these races. Christopher Okozi, welcome, good sir. Good to see your face again. Well, your name, not your face. You can't post your face in chat. Although maybe I'll make some custom emojis soon. With people's faces. I actually have Peyton's face as an emoji on my Discord.
That's the fastest so far.
Believe it or not. I thought that would be a nice touch. So if you go on my Discord, link in the description, to join in the chat in between races and just, you know, all the banter. Because all the people you see in chat, you can catch over on the Discord as well. There's a great group of people around this channel. But yeah, if you go on my Discord and do : Peyton : It comes up with a picture of Peyton's face. He's an emoji in my Discord, so there you go. Yep, Kurt, this game is 22 years old. And it has variable weather, has strategy, has individual AI characteristics, different tyre models. Did I already say variable weather? I think I did. All the BTCC tracks, unlockable cars, bonus rounds. Just the level of detail in this thing for 22 years ago is pretty good. And it's made by Codemasters, no less. Ah, Nick Bass, the admin of the TOCA 2 Discord. And keeping this game alive, sir. Swing it through the final corner. How far have we got for a gap behind us? We got 3.5 seconds to Rickard Rydell. Could we be on for our first ever sprint race win in this championship? Those extra points.
4 laps to go, repeat, 4 laps to go.
Those tasty, tasty points. I need all the points I can get. It's not a it's a Codemasters game, so that's why it doesn't have VR support. Yes, Das. Nico, there's another burn for you. How's the force feedback? I haven't actually got force feedback working. I've got my G29 inputs working, but it doesn't have feedback yet. I still need to work on that. It's a work in progress. Each week, it gets a little bit better. I find a few tweaks here and there to make it handle better, but no feedback yet, unfortunately, mate. Ooh. I'm so nervous of that little dip in turn 1. And the inputs on this are very sensitive as well, even though I've got the sensitivity set to the lowest setting possible. Yeah. It's amazing when you think about how far games have come in 22 years. And at the same time, how little they've changed. Like, the core mechanics of this game are better than the core mechanics of some games that are out on the market today. Yeah, the graphics and the physics and the circuits might be more detailed,
Only 2 laps to go.
but for actual sheer enjoyment and like gameplay, like actual gameplay, this is amazing. And like I said earlier in the stream, we're going to get through the entire single player championship mode, however long it takes. Not today. I'm setting myself a 2-hour time limit on these streams, so got about half an hour left of this stream. If we finish the race early, there won't be enough time to go and do a second race. So I'll probably call it quits. That was so close to a bin. I'll probably call it quits after the feature race here at Brands Hatch. If we win, of course.
Final lap, repeat, this is the final lap.
But yeah, we're gonna do as many streams as it takes to get through this championship. And you're gonna be there along with me for the whole thing. We win together, we lose together, we bin it together. I don't know why Das is chanting for a bin in the chat. It's like he doesn't want me to do well or something, hey. Maybe I'll bring an NSU to the next round, see how that goes. You won't be chanting for a bin then, mate. Here we go! Sprint victory! Sprint victory, we did it! Oh, that's gonna help the championship big time. Yeah, very true, Nico. So, let's have a look at the votes then, very quickly. We had a 50-50 vote. We had 6 votes. 50 for yes, 50 for no. The people who voted no, you got it right. We did not bin it.
So, let's see the final result.
Woo.
Well, the Ford team will be pleased with their new signing. That's his first sprint race victory of the campaign.
David Shunty, Daniel Binney. Yes, David Yunt. That is very true. Congrats on the Imola result, by the way, mate. That was awesome. That was a good race. You did well to keep that car alive. Obviously, David was taking part in the F1 1996 stream I did a few days ago. Only a 24-second lead. It didn't say that during the course of the race. It said I had about a 6-second lead, so I think the final position standings are a bit messed up here. There we go. Thank you. Oh, I love those animations. The feature race will be the test, though. We'll have to see if we win it or not. If we win it, great, we can continue. We might not have to win now. Alright, TNT, thanks for watching, mate. Fast claps, very fast claps. So we got to qualify for the sprint race. Feature race. Let's go straight into it.
It's time for the newcomer to prove his worth again as we join the qualifying lap for the feature race.
The AI in this game are a lot harder to beat in the wet than the dry. A lot harder to beat in the wet than the dry. In the dry, as long as you don't bin it, it's pretty easy to take a win here. However, it's very easy to bin it because the car is very twitchy. So it's a case of clean driving here in TOCA 2. Something that's not really known for touring cars. Clean driving. Can we stick it on pole? Can we stick it on pole? No. I'm going to say.
Let's see where that time puts him on the grid. So, at the end of the session, strolling away with another pole is Volvo veteran Rickard Rydell. Not a bad qualifying session for Ford's new driver, who achieves a middle-order grid position.
Thank you, Tiff. Alright, so we're about a second off the pace. You do get a point for pole. I didn't know that. I didn't notice that before. The AI have had traditionally very good starts, so we're going to drop a few. And the Nissans are leading the championship. Anthony Reid and David Leslie both need to do terribly well. Both need to do terribly, and I need to do terribly well here to get some points back in the championship. So, it's cloudy, we've got 16 laps. The gears are fine, the downforce is fine. Wushel, hello sir! Suspension, I'm going to keep the suspension the same, okay. Right, let's see if it starts to rain at around about lap 4 or 5, and if it does, we're going to come straight into the pits for Inters, because the Inters did as well. Vote maybe.
Feature race now coming up. It looks like the weather is going to stay fine. So,
oh, I forgot to do the votes. Never mind.
Race. Let's see how it unfolds.
Here we go. Yeah, Mooney. I think there's something wrong with YouTube at the moment. Comments are not consistently working. Live chat isn't consistently working. I'm losing my analytics from time to time as well. Send! We made a spot. Okay, let's see if the rain is scripted or not. Pedal to the metal for this first section just in case it does, because we were horrible in the rain last time. We need to make up as many spots as possible. Because driving in slick tyres on a wet track, not good. Whoa! That didn't work. Trying to take John Cleland around the outside with full opposite lock. It's never going to work. But we get him there because the AI don't like that corner. So I'm going to take advantage of that and went out to third with Anthony Reid and Rickard Rydell up ahead of us. Remember, it started to rain round about lap 4 or 5 last time. Let's see if it does the same. Oh, they're going side by side. I thought they were going to bin it then. Bit of a bump and run there. Das doing the rain dance. Das, you take a lot of enjoyment from me not doing well. I'm going for first. Yes, Nico. I love that clip of Murray. Oh, and there goes the windshield. Oh, early pit stop from Rickard Rydell there. Has he called it too soon? If it does start to rain, he's going to have to come in again. No, I need to get past this guy, make up a gap before it gets too late. It looks like it might be getting a bit darker, but I'm not sure if that's just the windshield. Oh, I thought he was going to come in the pits then. I haven't tried the Cooper yet. I haven't actually played Race Room for a few days. Oh, there's the rain. There's the rain. Okay, coming in the pits for Inters. Don't spin it this time, Dan. It was going to happen. Are we beached? No, we're not beached. It was going to happen. Very true, Das. Someone has to play the villain. The bin. The ultimate bin, Wushel. Oh, this race. Should we go for wets or inters? Let's go for wets this time. I'm going to go for wets. Oh! Almost a carbon copy. I was like, come on, Dan, don't spin. I didn't spin, I just ran wide. Yeah, well, it started raining so quickly here, to be honest with you. Like, it was dry coming over the line, and it started raining in the first corner, and then by the time we got to the hairpin, it's full wiper. So that answers the question then. It is actually scripted weather. It's scripted weather here, guys. It rains at the same time every time. So what are we on? Lap 6. If we have to do this race again, I'm going to call it. And I'm going to come in the pits at the end of lap 5. Alright, 15th. Just got to hold it together on the track now. That counts as holding it on track. So I don't bin it on the raindrop. What if I start with intermediates? I'll have to have a look. Das? I don't think it'll be too much faster. Alright, 14th position, but I think everyone else is going to have to stop ahead of us. We lost a lot of time in the gravel. Very slippy. It's very slippy here. At least there's some cars ahead of us at the halfway point. It's very, very difficult to drive this car in the wet. Try a bit of a slower entry. I think this race is definitely a write-off again, which is a shame because we've got to finish it now. Oh, hopefully this doesn't wipe our sprint race result. Let me check. We can abandon the race or end the championship. If we abandon the race, that basically DNFs us. Yeah, let's keep going. Never give up, Dan. People might not have stopped yet. Lift off a little bit, take it easy. Abandon race.
Here's a rundown of the final placings. Well, another race behind us and another winner's trophy for Volvo's Rickard Rydell. An abysmal result there for the newcomer as he comes in last. After 2 cracking races, let's see who has benefited in the title race. Well, it's not a big lead, but currently out in front is Anthony Reid.
And that'll be the championship over.
Teams.
Is that championship over? Even TOCA 2 is burning me. Oh, come on. You've been awarded a cheat code skates. No, do not save championship. What?
Oulton Park is today's venue.
What?
For rounds 9 and 10 of the Touring Car Championship. And with the weather just about perfect, it should make for a great day out for the crowd.
What? What happened then, guys? Did we... I didn't expect the championship to progress then. We have moved on to the next round at Oulton Park, and we are down. I'm going to save it, but I'm going to save it in slot number 2. Oh, what do you think? Because we had to... Did we have to win that race to continue? You've been awarded the license to Heinemann. I needed 14 points to advance. Okay. Oh, okay, because I won the sprint race. It put me through. So we're now on to Oulton Park. Okay. We're now on to Oulton Park, guys. We're on the next round of the championship. Okay. Right. I'm going to go with it.
First of all, we have qualifying for the sprint race. Just 1 lap of the track to get that all-important grid position.
I'm just going to go with it. Obviously, this is the short layout of Oulton Park. Most of the corners are flat out. Let's just see how far we go with the championship, guys. Obviously, if we weren't meant to progress, we wouldn't have progressed. Alright, Yele, thank you so much for tuning into the stream, mate. Good to have you here.
That time puts him on the grid.
Where did we finish?
So, with all the drivers' laps complete, it's another pole position for Rickard Rydell. Well, a poor lap from the new Ford driver is going to make point scoring difficult in the race.
Oh, I didn't see that question before, Nico. I didn't see that question, mate. I'm probably missing a lot of messages in chat today. I didn't even know that Ferrari were coming to R-Factor 2. What's the deal with that? Yeah, you are right, David. This expert mode is brutal. You have no rest. You have no practice. You get thrown straight into qualifying, which is 1 lap. So here we go for the sprint race.
Are ready then for the start of the sprint race. So let's join them down on the grid.
12th position. Let's try and make it some times. Oh, we make a good start that time. I wasn't expecting that. We're getting around the outside up to 9th. Go on, keep going. Didn't want to spin Radicic round then. We're up to 8. That's not bad. Got 6 laps here at Oulton in the sprint race. Seems like we've got a decent amount of pace here. Azara's. Oh, nice, Nico. I didn't know that. I'll have to try out R Factor 2 and try that out, mate. To be honest, I've not actually given R Factor 2 much love recently. I kind of got a bit burned by it throughout the VLMC with all the screen freezes and constant technical problems. Kind of got a bit fed up of constantly trying to battle the settings and battle just trying to get the game to run and not crash for 2 hours. But I'm willing to go back and have a look. I saw there was an LMP1, LMP2 GTE mod, the 2019-2020 WEC mod was released a few days ago, which looks very tasty. I might have to check that out. Yeah, I hope that Studio 397 are working on it because it's got so much potential. R Factor 2, it's got such potential to be amazing with the weather system, the physics, the track evolution. But it just needs to stop crashing. Like, I love it. It's what got me into making videos properly in YouTube for the first time. Like, I did so many Skip Barber races, USF 2000 races, GTE races. Like, I love that game. I got so much love for R Factor 2, but it's burned me too many times. Yeah, the AI are really good here, David. They do go for the block.
3 laps to go, repeat. 3 laps to go.
Could you send me those in a Discord message, Nico? Some great defending from John Cleland here. The AI are really putting up a good fight. This is awesome. I hope it stays dry. Oh, we got the run. We got the run. On the inside. Got him. Up to 5th with 2 laps to go here at Oulton Park.
2 laps to go, repeat. Only 2 laps to go.
Alright, let's see how many more positions we can get. Podium, maybe. Let's get on the podium. This will definitely be the last race today, I think. Not the sprint race, but we're going for the feature, and we'll see how we do in the feature race. I wasn't expecting to do 3 rounds today, guys. But obviously, with our abysmal performance in the wet at Brands Hatch, we're now moving on. Look at those polygons fly. That is correct. Ooh, Mooney, that sounds good. So many things to check out. We've got Daytona for Race Room. We've got Ferraris for R Factor 2. We've got AMS2 updates. People in the sim racing community are so busy at the moment. It's awesome.
This is the final lap.
Ooh. Almost. Almost. Come on, Dan. Hold on to 5th. We're on the last lap of the race here. Oh, we got some Nissans ahead of us. If we can get some Nissans and get some points, that would be nice, because they're our championship rivals right now. Thank you so much for sticking with the stream, by the way, guys. It's great to have you here. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying it. It's more of a casual paced thing, more of a hang out and a chill out. If you are, don't forget to leave the stream a like and say hi in chat. Great to have you here. Whatever time it is, wherever you are. Oh, one more lap and we maybe could have got a few more spots, but we'll have to do with 5th. That will do. You reckon, Das? Maybe drop some downforce? I don't know whether to trust you because you want to see me in the fence.
Here's how the race finished. All in all, a good race from the new Ford driver there, winning valuable championship points.
Nail biting. It is pretty intense racing this, David. Okay, so we got a few points. We got qualifying. It's sunny, yes. We got 13 laps of sunny Oulton Park. Change. Okay, I'm going to knock a little bit of downforce off then, just for you, Das. If I crash, which is more than likely. Oh, reset the votes. Close poll, complete poll, and start poll. There we go. The votes have been reset. Thanks for the reminder, Dan. You're welcome, Dan. Okay. Let's go and qualify for the sprint race. Feature race.
Anything could happen here today, with the new rules adding tension and drama to both the day's qualifying sessions.
Of course, 1 lap shootout for quali. But now I'm a little bit more familiar with the track. Let's see if we can get further up the order. Launching it there. You can carry so much speed through these corners. No need to shift down, just a little bit of a confidence lift so we don't kick up any dirt on the exit here. There we go. And then 4th gear through the final corner, brake just before 50. Send it through, carry the massive amounts of apex speed. And here we go across the line, a wee pole.
So let's take a look at the full rundown of lap times. With the session now over, pole position is taken once more by England's James Thompson.
That felt like quite a good lap.
Qualifying session for Ford's new driver, who achieves a middle order grid position.
Oh, okay. 4 seconds off the pace. The AI have got quite a lot of speed here. Okay. Okay, guys. Here we go. Last race of the stream. Let's go and see if we can put some good times in around a sunny Oulton Park. 13 laps. Let's see what Tiff has to say.
Next up, we have the feature race. So we're ready for today's longer feature race. Let's see how it unfolds.
I got to finish in 3rd place to progress. That's not too bad. Podium or bust. What was the song I used in the intro for my first TOCA 2 live stream? If I remember correctly, I used the same one as today. There is actually a link to the music in the video description. It should be a SoundCloud playlist with all of the songs. So check out the video description. There is a link to a SoundCloud playlist with all the music I use for these streams, guys. So if you like what you hear, check that out. Most of it is self-composed. So either by myself or in bands that I've been in back in the UK. Because that way I don't have to pay any royalties. Yay! I just basically have to make the music for free. Jason Plato on the switchback send. Didn't work. No problem, Mushel.
Pit lane is open. Get ready when you are.
Alan Menu trying to get the inside there. It's not going to work, my Swiss friend. Remember, we have to finish 3rd to keep the championship alive and progress in the championship, guys. It's better than the pressure of a win. But now my next question to you is, when should we come into the pits? What strategy do you reckon should we do? Leave it as late as possible? Mid-race pit stop or early stop? What do you reckon, chat? I don't think it's going to rain in this one, Das. There we go. Hey, what's on the menu? An overtake. That's what's on the menu. Jeez. This is crazy. No! Overcooked it. Back down to 6th. Oh man, this is awesome. This is so good. This is so good. This is crazy. The AI seem a lot more forgiving today. Like in the previous stream at Silverstone and Thruxton, they just kept on taking us out of the race. Whereas today, they seem a lot more raceable, which is good. Okay, so good to know the pit lane is over there. Go for the overcut. Okay, Azaris will do. Got him. Ooh, bit of a tap on the rear from him then. A bit late on the brakes there, but now we're up to 5th with Rickard Rydell ahead of us. It's those pesky Nissans we need to get past though. We need to finish ahead of Leslie and Reed. Okay, we got Das and Azaris saying late pit stops here. That wing change definitely helped. Thanks, Das. This is touring cars. A little bit of bump and run never hurt anybody. Apart from Rickard Rydell, who I just bumped. And he ran. Fifth position. Swerving under braking, wow, okay. Alright, so that's 4th, 3rd, 2nd and 1st all up on the road ahead of me. It's close. This is close, this one. This is very close, this one. Let's get the run on Rickard Rydell. We got someone coming into the pits ahead of us. One of the Hondas. Overtaking to turn 1, we're now up to 3rd. Excellent, making progress. We got David Leslie. No, it's Anthony Reid. It's not a Nissan 1-2, is it? Surely not. I think it might be. Okay, we need to sort this out, guys. We need to put them to shame. We need to get some points back. We don't just need to finish 3rd. We need to get some points back on them. Oh, excellent run. Up into 2nd. No, maybe not. He's still there, yeah. Car on the outside. Got him. 2nd. Nissan too good. Okay, that's the leader. Leader in pit road. Leader pit road. Oh, bit of a shove on the inside there.
Most of the other cars are pitted now.
You're in 1st. Build a gap, Dan. Use some clean track to your advantage because you don't want to come out the pits back into some traffic. We're now going to leave it as late as possible. Hot lap time. That is right, Azaris. Hot lap time. We got a 2nd to Anthony Reid behind us. floor it through the corner there on the apex. This can carry so much speed in these things. Mooney, very true. I'd forgotten about that. Expert taps. TOCA 2 Hot Lap Challenge Championship. It's not beyond the realms of possibility, Das. See, this is much more like it.
You're the last to make your pit stop.
Much more like it. Okay, everyone's made a pit stop. We've got 20 seconds to the car behind, and we don't need to change all 4 tyres. You only need to change 2. I'm going to change the 2 front tyres because obviously these are all front-wheel drive cars. And they're going to do all the accelerating, braking and turning. The rear tyres are just kind of there as moral support more than anything else, I guess. But we're not going to pit this lap. Maybe next lap?
You're near the end of the pit window, this lap or the next.
Okay, I'm going to come in this lap, guys, just in case there's a problem with the pit stop and we have to come around and do another one. You never know, the game could bug out, and I don't want to get caught out by not making a pit stop. Besides, I'm coming up on some lap traffic and I don't want to lose any time. Exactly, Das. Back markers ahead. Let's avoid those guys. You don't have to call ahead for a pit stop here. You just come in the pits and then select which tyres you want from the menu on the bottom right hand corner of the screen, which you probably can't see because the chat is over the top of it. Sorry about that. Have we made enough of a gap? Have we made enough of a gap? Change tyres, yes. Front, okay. Have we made enough of a gap to the cars behind so we can come out the pits? Still in the lead, with only 3 laps to go in the race. Let's see. Let's see. And stretch. And away we go. Pit stop here at Oulton Park. I actually only used to live about 20 minutes drive away from this circuit. It was my local. Did I ever go to any races here? No. I never appreciated the value of what was right next to me. Never went to any BTCC. Formula Renault, it would have been back in the day. We're still in the lead! Yes! Only by 4 seconds though. So, no mistakes. Cannot make a mistake. So yeah, back in the UK, I used to live about 15-20 minutes away from this circuit, Oulton Park. Now I'm living in Australia. Bathurst is about a 12-hour drive. My local circuit's actually Surfers Paradise, the Gold Coast Street Circuit. That's about an hour south. Or Queensland Raceway in Ipswich, which is about an hour drive west. So I'm kind of between 2 circuits at the moment. Can we hold on to the feature race win, guys? Not by driving like that. I went to Silverstone a few times. I even did a road trip to Spa once. That was amazing from the UK. Got on a plane in Manchester, went to Amsterdam, stayed with a friend, picked up a hire car from Amsterdam, drove all the way to Belgium, and when we set out from the UK, we were on EasyJet, so we didn't have any carry-on luggage, so we didn't bring a tent with us for camping. We thought, oh, we'll get one at the airport. You can buy a tent at the airport. Nope. We thought, oh, we'll get one on the road. You know, there'll be a service stop somewhere we can buy a tent on the way to Belgium. And we didn't pass a single camping shop or service station that sold tents. So we basically rocked up to Spa-Francorchamps, careful Dan, in a Fiat 500 hire car for the weekend with nothing to sleep in. So we rolled the seats back, and this is me and Peyton. I'm not sure if Peyton's still in chat, but we went and did that in 2014 when I think Daniel Ricciardo won this. Was it Daniel Ricciardo won the Spa Grand Prix? It was the race when Hamilton and Rosberg collided with each other at the top of the hill. We were on the back straight. We were on the run down to Lake Coombe. Such a good race, but yeah, we We had to sleep in a Fiat 500 for the weekend, which wasn't exactly fresh by the time Sunday afternoon came round, shall we say. We were surrounded by Germans, crazy Germans playing Euro rave, Euro techno, boom, 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 setting off fireworks at 3 in the morning. And obviously, because we're in a car, we have no curtains to close. So every time the fire in the oil drums is going off, the fireworks are going crazy. It just boom, flashes through the windscreen. It was very, very uncomfortable. But it was great fun. Had such a good time. 7 out of 5. Would lol again. And I got incredibly sunburnt on the Sunday. So much so that I couldn't drive the hire car home. Peyton had to drive the hire car all the way back to Amsterdam because I was suffering from sunstroke. And Peyton went and got a speeding ticket in my name. Yay! There was so many stories from that weekend. Oh, we won the race, guys. We won the race. We do not want to see that replay.
Here's a rundown of the final placings.
Yes.
Well, the checkered flag in this feature race is taken by the newcomer again, and he's certainly starting to make a name for himself.
That is true. That is true, Tiff. Thank you very much. So let's see how this affects the championship. Remember, we had to finish 3rd to keep the championship alive. We finished in 1st. That's a win, not a bin. And we get to see the animation once again. We have won every single feature race this season. The sprint races. The sprint races aren't too good. That's our sprint races and wet weather. They're our downfall in this game. If I can hold it together in the dry, then it's pretty much a guaranteed win on expert difficulty because the AR.
And there are the current championship standings.
Look at the Nissans.
So, opening up a small lead in the championship is Nissan's Anthony Reid.
Taste it, Nissans. Yep, Azaris, that is correct. I didn't win the feature race at Brands... No, Das, that is correct. I didn't win the feature race at Brands Hatch. We DNF'd in the feature race at Brands Hatch. Yeah, I actually put a skin mod on these cars. I'll show you once we leave this championship. You can download some extra skins. There's all sorts of skins.
How the teams have fared in the Constructors' Championship.
Yeah, I'm not using the historically accurate 1998 skins for this. Save championship, yes. Save failed. Oh, I didn't give it a name, that's why. There we go, bin it and win. Yes. Files. Whew, don't scare me like that, TOCA 2. Thunderstorm at Knock Hill.
Welcome back to Donington Park once more for rounds 11 and 12 of the campaign. And it is rather cloudy here today, but we are not expecting rain, so it shouldn't affect the day's racing.
Well, we're not going to do these races today, guys. We're going to save it and leave it there because we've had our 2 hours. I'm going to save over slot 1. Here we go. Okay then, let me go and put some music back on in the background. Where are we? Just to fill that gap. There we go. Oh, Knock Hill is such a good circuit, it really is. Okay, so we've saved it, we're going to quit. But just to show you very quickly, David, I'm going to go for a quick race. I'm going to show you a quick race. Oh, I don't want to do that. And I'll show you some of the skins that we've got before we start wrapping up the stream. So, single race. So, yep, DDF, Ford Mondeos. Look at the liveries that we have available here. There we go, so we've got Classic Mondeo. We've got Martini Mondeo. Can we see Downtown US? Oh, I forgot that I unlocked that track. Yeah, sure, we can. We certainly can. We have a Stewart Formula 1 Racing Ford Mondeo. Okay, let's pick a different car. If you can't beat your enemy, be the enemy. I'm going to drive a Nissan while we go around. Look at this. How cool is this? I'm going to drive that one. Okay. Nissan Primera. And we're going to go to Downtown USA. Oh, this is cool. Was that a quick race? Or was that single race? No, I want to do a time trial just to see the track. This is like the chill out stream within the chill out stream. Gotta make sure it's sunny because I like to drive in the dry. We've got the Nissan, we've got Downtown USA. It kind of looks like Phoenix. 1991 Phoenix. Yeah, no, this is good, this mod. You get some extra skins. And it's crashed on me. It's crashed on me, guys. The inevitable crash. Let's try again. Let's try this. Let's see if it survives. Yep, it's working. It looks like Phoenix. It looks like Phoenix, the 1991 version that they used in the Formula Ones. So driving the Nissan. I have no idea on the circuit layout, so I'm just going to take it nice and handy. I've got no idea which way this goes. This is interesting. Oh, big hill. Oh, wow. Nice wide circuit here. This could make a very, very entertaining race. Yeah, because this is right-hand drive, the rear view mirror is a little bit more central. Now we go back up the hill again. I think the Ford Mondeo is a left-hand drive car, if I remember correctly. So it's on the other side. Because I'm from the UK and living in Australia, all cars are right-hand drive, so this feels a lot more natural to me. The shifter's on the right side as well. Did we just cut half the track or something? David. Nissan. Did we miss some corners? Okay, let's do a flying lap here. Oh, the game must think that's gravel. It's slowing the car down. There's a lot of resistance on it. Oh, this is not bad. I don't mind this Downtown USA track. Wait, what's that? What's that? Can we drive up there? What's this? What is this? Oh, I see what this is. Oh, that's where we... Oh, okay. So we turn... Shortcut. Shortcut, guys. Let's drive down the stairs. Oh, this is pretty cool, hey? Whoa! Whoa! Got some serious air. I wonder if there's anything else around this, like the track. This is awesome! Nice little bonus track. That's the Joker lap. BTCC Rallycross. You saw it here first, Washel. I wonder if there's any other like alternate routes, shortcuts. Nice sweeping left-hander here, over the top of the hill, back towards the city of generic downtown USA. A bit of a chicane here. Is that a gap on the left? Nope. Just a chicane. Yay! There we go, Das. Alright, let's bring it back round. Is that the pits? Oh, we have a parking lot we can drive through. A gravelly parking lot. Oh, lots of Easter eggs within the Easter egg here. Thank you, Codemasters. I'm probably going to have to make this my last lap because, yeah, the stream needs to wrap up soon. Because I need to get a shower, get some breakfast, and then go and have a look at some open houses because DDF might be getting a new house very soon. Oh, that's not a road. That's just a barrier. Alright, guys. Let's park it on the stairs. That will do nicely. Thank you so much for watching. Seriously, it's been great fun to continue the BTCC Championship. It's been amazing. It's been great to be here, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream as well. Watching me bin it and not bin it and struggle with the wet weather in TOCA 2. Same time next week, yeah? We're going to continue the championship. We're going to go back to Donington in what looks like it could be a horrible race. Cloudy with a chance of rain. So yeah, we're going to wrap up the stream here. Thank you so much for watching. On the channel, we are going to be doing... What am we going to be doing? I can't take part in the 2 hours of Road America with OzNZ tomorrow, unfortunately. Sunday. Tomorrow for me, Sunday. 2 days for you guys. I can't do that. I'm not around. I'm going to be recording my first proper ACC race with OzNZ, though, tonight, aka tomorrow for you. And then I'm going to upload that at some point over the next few days. On Tuesday, we have Tuesday Thunder with OzNZ Sim Racing. Check out my Discord, link in the description for all of my upcoming streams, but we're going to be basically taking the F3 car to Imola. And on Wednesday night for you Europeans, Thursday morning for us Australians and Kiwis who may be awake at 8:15 in the morning here, then I'm going to be continuing the F1 1996 Championship with Sim Race Online, driving the Jordan 1996 Formula 1 car. Maybe Jimmy Broadbent will show up for that, maybe not, we'll see. He's not shown up for the previous 2 races, even though he took part in the pre-season and the first round, which I missed, so we've kind of been ships in the night, we've kind of passed each other. Yeah, that's on Thursday, and then just lots of more stuff coming up. The final round of the DDF Racer YouTube channel Hot Lap Challenge Championship, which takes part in Race Room, and you guys can join in and try and beat me, get some points in the championship. The final round takes place on Friday next week. So that's going to be good. I know what that is. I know exactly what combination I'm going to do, and you guys are either going to love it or you're going to hate it. But it's going to be probably the best combo of the entire 8. So that's it. That's what's coming up on the channel. So yeah, if you enjoyed what you saw today, like, subscribe, and come back same time next week to continue the championship and get harassed by Tiff, basically. You look after yourself, guys. Have an awesome evening if you're in Europe, Americas. And enjoy the rest of your day if you're like me, waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning in Australia. See you soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Nick Bass 7, thank you very much for the subscribe.